said that me you the best, then I break up in the text. She said, boy, you got me vexed, Pour for when I'm stressed. I know I'm different from the rest. I'm chasing the bag, got no time for retreat. You talking money, want all of it,
What it do, YouTube? What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Chills right here, back on the reveal. And now today's video is going to be a little bit different. This is actually going to be a wish list type of video that I would like to see in NBA 2K21 because it will be released on the PlayStation 5 next year. I want to see it do great things, honestly. So I'm going to be going over my list of what I want to see in NBA 2K20. And also, before we hop into this video, I may say your name wrong, but shout out to my boy Yo Arad. I don't really know how to pronounce that, but I will have his Twitter in the description below, and I'll also have his Twitter on the screen somewhere around this time. If you don't feel like it in the description, please go get that man a follow on Twitter and hit that man up if you need any mixtapes done or intros or outros made. He brings that heat, man. I hope you guys are liking that new intro. So anyways, before we hop into this video, I want to thank you guys for all the support you have shown me across the channel. I know it's been a little while since you guys seen a video from me. I've been taking like a few days off from NBA 2K20, but you know, I'm back, you know what I'm saying, back to the video grinding, you know. So yeah, let me go ahead and stop rambling. Let's just hop into this wish list. Like I said, please sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And now let's finally hop into this wish list. Alright, so the first thing we're going to be going over on my wish list is that I want to see in NBA 2K21 is the affiliated parks. For example, Sunset, River City, or Old Town Flyers. Now, about the affiliated parks, I want it to be no neighborhood at all next year because everybody is tired of the new neighborhood phase and we all kind of want something new. And why not bring back affiliated parks, you know, or affiliations you want to call it. Because around like 2K15 to 2K16 and 17, if you didn't know, there were affiliated parks, and they were Sunset Beach, River City Rough Riders, and the Old Town Flyers. If they could bring those three parks back, you know, it would be really nice because a lot of people in the community want those three parks back. So yeah, please bring back affiliations back in NBA 2K21. The next thing that I have on my list is that parks should have its own server like it did in NBA 2K15, 16, and 17 to increase more games we play. Now I want to give a shout out to Monster over here on Twitter for suggesting this idea because I kind of like this idea. Pretty much what he is saying is that like, in order for like to not be a dead park should be having like its own server, you know what I'm saying. I also want to add up to that idea here in a second, but I'm going to get into a few other things before I hop into that. So yeah, so the next thing on my list that I have is custom pie charts. Now, if you did not know, in NBA 2K20 we were supposed to have custom pie charts according to Ronnie 2Cap, aka Ronnie 2K. But when the game full release, after everybody played the prelude back, I believe like it was August, custom pie charts were not in the game at all, and a lot of people were upset about that. So hopefully custom pie charts will make it in NBA 2K21. And also, I'm not going to get into deep into this next topic right here, but we should have more hairstyles. Now personally, I really don't care if there's more hairstyles or not next year in the game, but I'm expecting it to be because it's going to be a new console because everybody looks the same haircut wise, you know what I'm saying? And you know, some people may not like that. I really don't care for it. I just hop over in to play. I don't really care. But you know, it would be nice to see some more hairstyles, you know, prefer like rap artists' hairstyles, you know. And also, the next topic I want to get into is I'm just babbling on here. Like, I'm really not taking any breaks. I'm just trying to get through this whole list because I don't want this video to be that long. But anyways, the next topic that we should get into is the respect system. Now, also, in NBA 2K20, we were supposed to have this respect system. Basically, what this respect system is that like if you make a mod player and like you want to like change his wingspan, his height, or his weight or whatever, you could use a respect system without having to spend any VC. Basically, you can just change it and you'll save money on VC, right? Now, this feature, like I said, was supposed to be in 2K20, according to Ronnie 2Cap once again, but he obviously capped about that, and a lot of people were furious about this not being the game, and I don't see it coming anywhere in the future now at this point. So hopefully it will be in NBA 2K21 because that will save a lot of people money in VC. And also, one thing I want to touch on too is to have stable parks. Now, I mean, not stable parks, stable servers. I'm sorry, guys. Now, we've been wanting to have stable servers for years and years, because you know, when it comes to 2K, they don't have the best servers at all. But the thing is, NBA 2K is a multi-million-dollar corporation. I just don't understand how you have all this money in the company, but you don't want to spend some of that money or invest in it to have better servers so less people will lag out. Because you know, I'm not gonna lie, some of us in this world do not have the best internet in the world, but when we hop on 2K, it's like 10 times worse, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just looking out for those people. So yeah, hopefully NBA 2K2 will have stable servers, or just good enough servers to where nobody won't really lag out, all right? And also one thing that I want to touch on here is about the park events. Now I'm going to keep this real short. The park events this year were really good, but honestly, I feel like they should have game testers for the park events, because there were a couple events that were broken. And also for anybody that's like boosting, they should be able to like just ban them or whatever without completely ruining the event. Puma Mania. Sorry about that, kind of got off topic there, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna say for that. Now let's hop into the next topic. The one thing that we should be able to have in NBA 2K21, like I'm hoping and praying that they somewhat listen. It's like Ronnie, LD, and NBA 2K does. If you somehow find this video, please just turn up your volume and just listen, okay? We should have our own ability to hide our rep, our win percentage, and stats to have no one running from park games. Now let me break this down. If you play NBA 2K20 part, then you should already know what it is I'm about to explain. But if you don't really play 2K20, then let me break this down to you. So the highest up in this game is obviously a legend, right? Now most people are not gonna hit legend. Let's just be realistic. Most people are gonna hit probably Elite 1 or Superstar 3. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna call it a day, right? Those for the casual players. Now for the lower ranked people, now let's say you're hopping on the game and you're like an All-Star 2, All-Star 3 over, right? Now, if you see an Elite 1 or a Superstar 2 or Superstar 3 on the spot, you're probably not going to play them. And that pretty much explains what NBA 2K20 Park is. People like to run from higher ranked players, aka comp or whatever you want to call it, to you know, not to play them, because some of these bums, as I'm going to call them, like to play other bums because they don't want to play comp players to get better. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly think that our rep, our win percentage, and stats have something to do with that, because people like to check stats when they hop on the coin instead of just hopping on and just trying to get better from playing high ranked players. So 2K should definitely have this ability. You know what I'm saying? Like, this has been a problem low-key for years. You know, I feel like this year is a worse year because all the parks are dead. I mean, if you go back to NBA 2K19, the parks are popping. You know what I'm saying? For a game that's like a year old. But yeah, I'm not gonna go too deep into that. You know, I'm not gonna ram on about, because I can ram about that all day, but I want to keep it short and simple. So yeah, we should have our ability to hide our rep, our win percentages, and stats next year. Like I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get off this topic. Like, when we hit like a certain rep next year, we should be able to like identify ourselves as like a Pro 2, something like that. So like, if we want to be a Pro 2 or an All-Star for a day, you know what I'm saying, then we could do that, so that way it won't be no running. But yeah, I'm gonna get off this topic. Let's just hop into the next topic. So one thing that 2K should really look into next year is the revamping the badge system. Now, don't get me wrong, the badge system was great this year. I'm not gonna lie, 2K did an amazing job with that. I'm gonna give you guys credit for that. But the problem is that how long it is to take our badges. See, let me break it down like this. Most casuals that play NBA 2K20 does not have all day and all year long to grind badges. Well, I'm just, you know, emphasizing that, but you know what I mean. Like, we don't have that much time to like grind our badges, because grinding badges can take forever. Now I understand there are badge grinders, and shout out to those legit badge grinders that don't scam, but I feel like 2K should like make it a little bit easier to get our badges. You know, so that way we won't spend that much time in my career, because a lot of people just want to hop on the game and go straight to the park, but who's gonna go into the park with no badges? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they should definitely look into that and try to make it easier than it was this year. And also now that we're done with some of the main stuff I want to talk about, now I want to talk about the gameplay fix I like the Series 2K21. So they should bring back the NBA 2K19 dribbling style. Now if you play NBA 2K19, you know that the dribbling on there was actually really good. It wasn't that bad. There was a lot of moves you could chain together to get your man, like, you know, like shook, or you can get a lot of ankle breakers with certain variety of moves. But everybody knows that if you play NBA 2K20 this year, The only move that you could really do to like get space was that explosive behind it back before they patched it. So they should like bring back, you know, variety of moves we could do instead of having us do one move just to get open. So yeah, I feel like NBA 2K19 dribbling should definitely find its way back into the game, because I feel like, you know, a lot of people in the community like that type of dribbling style, you know. So I feel like they should definitely bring that kind of dribbling style back. And also this is just for my career, simply for also background as well. They should bring back the rookie difficulty in the game, like speed sliders. So like, you know, like when we're playing my career, this shit, like it's just really slow and you can get bored. Like you could fall asleep in mid game, walk around for badges. So I feel like they should bring back the game speed, because like personally, if I'm playing my career for badges, I want my game speed to be at least at 75. I don't want it too fast. And also they should definitely bring back rookie difficulty. I don't know why they took that out of my career, because it did help us with badges, get on our badges quicker. So yeah. And the next thing that I'm going to how to now, 2K, once again, if you're watching this video, please listen to this. You gotta nerf the hop steps. Now don't get me wrong, hop steps are a part of the game, but in NBA 2K, it doesn't take no skill to do. I know for anybody that has played NBA 2K20, I know you have seen people just run to the basket and just tap square and do hop steps for days. It doesn't even take any type of skill. Now, even the people that does that a lot even says it's overpowered and it should be nerfed. So please, okay, you have to nerf the hop steps. And also on top of that I want to get into, please fix brick wall and pick dodger. Now, this year alone, in my opinion, and some people may agree if you're watching this video, I feel like brick wall this year is the worst has been for years. Now, don't get me wrong, brick wall hasn't been, you know, like brick wall has had its issues in the past, I'm gonna put it like that, but this year is the absolute worst. And pick, like it's gotten to the point where pick dodger doesn't even work as a badge. So if they nerf brick wall next year and like boost up like pick dodger, then that would be great, because a lot of people in this game like to set screens so the guard can run from the defender, and sometimes the guards get stuck even though they probably have like Hall of Fame pick dodger or gold pick dodger. So yeah, so 2K, if you're watching this, please fix brick wall and pick dodger for next year, please. Also, the next thing I want to get into that I don't see many people talking about, I was thinking about this, they should limit some of these certain builds. Now, I know you're probably thinking, Dre, what do you mean they should limit certain builds? Like our builds already can do everything enough, but you're actually wrong. There is one particular build on this game that can do everything that an offensive threat can, a two-way sharpshooter can, or a playmaker striker can, or a slicer playmaker, you want to be exact. You want to know what build that is? A two-way finisher. Now, if you played against this build, two-way finishers are probably the most OP build in the game in my opinion, and they can do every single thing. They can dribble, they can shoot, they can pass, they can defend, they can pretty much do everything. Now, what I mean by limiting certain builds, like if you played NBA 2K17, you knew that like I'm gonna use the lockdown defender for example. If you had that build in NBA 2K17, all you could do was just defend. That's it. You couldn't really do nothing else. All you had to do was just sit there and defend. Same thing for the slasher build on NBA 2K17. All you could really do was slash. You couldn't shoot well. Yeah, you could play a little bit of defense, but it wasn't that great defense. So if you get what I'm saying, they need to limit the certain builds so builds won't be that much overpowered, if you get what I'm saying. Also, the other stuff that I would like to talk about as well as NBA 2K should look into, NBA 2K21 to add, is also the option to wear jerseys over like compression shirts and hoodies. I feel like that should have been added to the game a long time ago, because a lot of people do that in real life anyways when they're playing basketball IRL. So they should definitely do that. And also, we need to like get some new jewelry. I mean, like the jewelry this year was okay, but I feel like there could have been more variety. And speaking of that variety and jewelry, we need to have affordable clothes at a reasonable price. Excuse me. I don't understand why we gotta pay 10,000 VC virtual currency in-game money for a jersey. And for these designer clothes that they have in the game, so like don't get me wrong, they are nice this year, but they need to have it at an affordable price. Like, why am I paying $25,000 for a shirt I can get in real life for $15? Come on, 2K. Even that Fear of God designer dude, the person that runs it, said that is overpriced. So 2K, please make it affordable out here. We shouldn't be having to pay $20K, $30,000 some VC just for a shirt and some pants, you know what I'm saying? And also, one thing that I don't see too many people talking about, but they need to just remove cages, because no one really plays cages like that at all. Like, I hardly know any YouTuber that plays cages like that at all. So they should just get rid of that, because it's pretty much just like sitting there for no reason. No one really plays it. And also, to add on to the clothes or whatever that I spoke about earlier, they need to have more clothes options in the NBA store, because it's been the same for about a few years. And like, it would be nice if we could have some more options to wear if we want to rep like our favorite team or a certain team in the NBA store. Like, for example, I stay in Arlington, and the closest team I can rep to in basketball is the Dallas Mavericks. So I feel like for that team and for all the rest of the 29 other NBA teams, they should have more like clothes options in the NBA store, because we've been having the same for years, like I said. And also, I'm gonna get into 3 more things. I'm gonna wrap this video up. Also, they should bring back the badge option system. Like I said earlier in the video, I really like what they did with the badge system this year, and like, I feel like that should change it all, because I like the way we can change our badges to adjust our play style. So yeah, great job on 2K for doing that. You should bring that back next year, along with the shot mirror from this year. Now, I like the shot mirror this year because Michael actually said earlier before the game release that you get a boost for not using the shot meter. So they should definitely bring that back. And the last I'm going to get into is that they should definitely bring back the daily spins. Like, I feel like that shouldn't be, excuse me guys, like, I feel like that should be taken out of the game at all. So yeah, definitely bring back the elite spin wheel and the regular daily spin wheel back in NBA 2K21. And that, my guys, is gonna wrap up the video. My voice is literally tired and damn near gone from just talking, because I'm doing this all in one take. Hopefully some of these ideas, or half of these ideas, get into the game next year, because honestly, I just want NBA 2K to make a great game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really do, especially since the PlayStation 5 is coming out. Like, I want there to be a great NBA 2K game. Really, I just want that NBA 2K14 type feeling when I put NBA 2K21 next year, if you know what I mean. But that's going to wrap up the video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. It really helps me out a lot. And also, please share this video to LD2K and Ryan2K on Twitter, or share this to any NBA 2K dev that you know, because I want some of these ideas or half of these ideas to be in the game next year. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it. I'm gonna go and get up out of here. It's been your boy Chill Dre. Y'all stay blessed, and I'm out, bruh.